March Madness is coming. It's Selection Sunday today, and the tournament gets underway later this week. Leading up to the games this week, I want to take a look at some of the top NBA prospects who are going to be playing in the tournament this year. And a pretty easy place to start is with Duke University. Duke has been on a tear this year. Their team is stacked. They just won the ACC championship, and they're going to be a 1 seed in the tournament for sure. And if you're looking to watch NBA prospects, this is the team to watch because they have not one, not two, but 3 players projected to go in the first 10 picks of the draft. Starting up, we have Cooper Flagg. If you know basketball at all, then you've heard of Cooper Flagg this year. This kid is projected to go number 1 for sure if he declares for the draft. Cooper's looking like the real deal. He's a two-way nightmare for whatever team is playing against him. He had a small injury scare a couple games ago, but the team has confirmed he should be ready to play for the tournament this week. He is going to go first overall for sure, so keep your eyes on him in the tournament. It's going to be fun. Next up, we've got Duke center, Kamen Melowach. This kid is 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan and has been an absolute lockdown defender for them. There's some questions around his offensive skill, but he hasn't had much of a need or chance to show it this year with how stacked his team is. Honestly, I really think this guy is going to have a great career in the NBA. I think keep your eye on him in the tournament. He's also the guy that hustled so hard during a game that he threw up because he was playing so hard earlier this season. So, you know he's got the motor. Melowach is currently projected to go in the 5 to 7 kind of range for picks. After that, it's Kon Knueppel, who's currently projected to go in the 7 to 10 range. Kon Knueppel's had a great season as Duke's second leading scorer behind Cooper this year. He's looking like the prototype for a 3-and-D player, 3-and-D wing. He can defend, he can shoot, and he can drive to keep the defenders honest. Keep an eye on him to see if he has a great tournament if the defenses for other teams are keying in on Cooper. Beyond that, Duke also has 2 players that are currently projected to go in the second round who have still had pretty great seasons so far. That would be Tyrese Proctor, who's projected to go kind of mid-second round right now, depending on where you're looking. He's just a solid point guard. Again, his team is stacked, and he hasn't had to do a ton of offensive lifting or playmaking when everything is running through Cooper Flagg, but he has looked good pretty much across the board. So keep an eye on him to see if he has a great tournament and can increase his stock. Same with Sion James, a transfer student to Duke who has, again, super helped their team this year. And March Madness is always the time to help bump up your potential draft position. So we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on Duke.